Moriori te whānau, welcome to the practice run, your frontline pass to the heart of sports action, brought to you by 99 Dreams, inspiring others to chase their dreams with your host, Rawiri, Tukohirangi, and sometimes the brother Vincent. We're diving deep into the thrilling world of NRL and rugby league today, and who knows where the game will take us tomorrow. So from the try line to the sideline, we got you covered.
So strap in as we tackle the big plays, the game-changing moments, and the stories that define legends. Whether you're a seasoned vet or this is your first hit up, the practice run is for everyone. Every run, every tackle, every win, experience the rush with us.
With exclusive insights, couch analysis, and a touch of humor, the practice run is here to keep you entertained, informed, and part of our practice squad. Because here, every practice run takes us one step closer to glory.
The Practice Squad, where every listener is MVP, powering our play every episode, every day. Would also like to thanks to 99 Dreams for powering our passion. Now let's kick things off with today's lineup. Over to you, brother.
All right, Fano, so you know what we're about to get into. Straight away, we always got to get into our paper, scissors, rock challenge. Me versus two is kind of to test out the leg, but also just because now, like, it's one apiece. It's one apiece. It's now a legit challenge. Following that, we thought maybe maybe you guys would like to get to know us a little bit better. So we're going to play 3 personal questions. They're just going to be random questions, as who knows what our answers will be. After that, we've got the All-Star game on this weekend, so we're going to give our first nudge at giving you guys a preview of the game and how we might run these previews in the future. And we've got some more team previews for 2024. Today we're doing the Rabbitohs and Roosters and the Titans and Cowboys. So stay tuned. It's going to be a big one, Fano. But let's start it off how we always start off. Start strong, Fano. So remember, up top and then drop it down. You're going to not hit your desk, eh?
Yeah, so I got it.
3, 2, 1, shoot.
Oh, what? Again. Do that again.
Yeah.
Wait, paper, scissors, rock, shoot.
Yeah. Paper, scissors, rock, shoot.
Ah, bro. Again. The same again. Yeah.
Paper. I got paper.
Yeah, I got paper. Too. All
right. Again, so if you're playing along at home, Fano, let us know if you won. All right. Paper, scissors, rock, shoot.
Yeah! Get it.
I went rock. I was going to go scissors too, but I was like, nah, I betcha he's going to go rock.
I was like, I'm sticking the same. Surely he changes.
Oh, nice. So there's 2-1 to 2. Nice. So we do have a bit of lag. We do have a little bit of lag. But it's not too bad. Let's jump into 3 random cues with the brother Ra and 2. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Bars. Who wants to go first? You won paper, scissors, rock, so you choose to go
first. You go, so I can maybe copy your question.
Okay, well, we'll go with, if you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be?
I should have known you were going to say that. If I could have a superpower right now, it would be to... Yeah, is that you?
Yeah.
We don't got to look here. Okay, my superpower would be to guess the lotto numbers. We on.
Guess the lotto numbers, eh?
Yeah.
Guess the lotto numbers. That's random. But hey, guess the lotto numbers and upgrade your camera.
Yeah. Hey, catch me on a different day, you'd get a different answer, man.
What happened to your I want to know every language so I can talk to anyone.
Yeah, told
even
you.
Animals.
Different day, different answer. I've had that. What else did I have? I think one of them was to like heal pain or whatever. I think was an answer one time.
Ooh.
But we could.
So all the sad boys coming to you to heal their heartbreak.
Pretty much. But today it's to need a lot of numbers here because I need to get off this 240 frames. It's killing me. Fine, if you want to help me get a better camera, please donate. Or put a link down there somewhere. Help brother 2 money get a better camera.
Bro, we might have to start calling you Too Broke for now. Too No Money.
Man. We'll get there. Now how bills
Yeah,
up.
humble
I've just been
beginnings.
taking all my money. Stupid car.
Humble beginnings. That's what you get for getting a BMW.
Lessons learnt. Okay,
Should have got a motorbike.
should have got a scooter, man. Far out. GBs. Alrighty, okay, my question is, on to the next one. I'm going to go with... Damn, I had one too. What's your order from McDonald's?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I've got two. So, like, if I've just come back from town, it's always like a McChicken, steam bun, add ketchup and cheese, large combo, Fanta, no ice. But if I'm ordering for like just I'm a hungry as, then I'll probably go with Boss Burger combo, large Fanta, no ice. I get a double cheeseburger, remove everything except the onion, add barbecue sauce, bacon, and mayo.
Golly, boy. Bro, what's it? Did you say a McChicken with tomato sauce and cheese?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Steam bun.
Oh yeah, I mean
Steam bun.
yeah, that's standard, isn't it? That's standard at this point.
Yeah.
Mayo tomato, you're crazy. Alright. Wait, no dessert?
Bro. Nah. I'm always full after that.
Oh.
Like 9 times out of 10, I got to give the burger to Benja because I can't finish it.
There's always room for dessert.
Well, you think, but look, my second question to you would be, what do you enjoy doing in your off time when you're not on the practice run, when you're not at mahi? What do you enjoy doing in your off time?
Lately I've been doing a lot of training. I play flag football up here in Tauranga for the Tauranga Tridents. We are currently training for Nationals, which is at the end of March up in Auckland. So that takes up a lot of my time. Also just training in general. Just started an 8-week challenge with BFT. So that should be good.
Damn challenges.
Yeah, we decided to go with muscle gain this time so I can eat whatever the fuck I want, as opposed to being on a deficit and crying half the time. So yeah, we're looking at...
because you always did it at the worst time.
Yeah. So that means we're off the booze for a little bit, which I'm actually not too fussed about that. I'm pretty over getting hangovers because they always seem to last the whole week these days, which is stupid.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Hey, maybe when Vince comes on, we should tell a few stories about the last time we all got together.
Yeah, that could be a goer. That could be a goer. Good question. My question to you would be, I guess, send back to you. What do you like to do in the spare time specifically? Do you play any other sports or things like that?
Yeah, nah. So at the moment, just got into darts. Been jamming that for a bit now. Had a couple of 180s over the past month. So my first one too, by the way. I've been throwing for a little while, but not actually playing. That's been fun. I need to get back down to jiu-jitsu. I haven't been for a little while, but I'm looking to get back in there to Southern Tribes. I'm wearing the gear underneath. Shout out to Southern Tribes here in Taranaki. What's good? But yeah, no, look, outside of that, I'm locked in at mahi. I'm all there, all day, every day. And when I'm not doing that, I'm doing this. So, this, whānau, if you don't know, we come into, you probably know from the first couple of episodes, we come into this just winging it. And then I think it was after our second episode, we're like, no, we've actually got to do some work. This is hard. So, this is kind of like a part-time job at this point, but we're not getting paid. So, whānau, if you know anyone that wants to sponsor us, they want to get on the practice run, let us know. We can give them a mean shout out. Shout out to our main sponsor, 99 Dreams. Check all their gears out at 99dreams.co.nz. You can pick up these sick-ass baseball jerseys, 99 Dreams on the side, these baseball caps, 99 Dreams on the top. All of these have been specifically designed by me for our 99 Dreams gear. So go check it out, man. It's 99dreams.co.nz. But yeah, that's what I like to do in my spare time. Just a bit of dance, a bit of jiu-jitsu. I have a motorcycle, and I just love getting out on that whenever I can.
So, trying to forget you got a bike, hey?
Yeah. I'll try and hit up your ways on it one day. I just got to get the oil filter changed.
Yeah, man, come on up.
Third and final question. Let's go with maybe try and relive some of your uni days. What was your most memorable experience at University of Otago?
Get it out, boy. Geez, how much time we got? I don't even know where to start. Most memorable moment. I'm trying to think of one that comes off the top of my head.
Could be like for a good reason or a bad reason.
Yeah. Probably the one that comes to mind would be... Oh, actually, I'll tell one. I was an RA for one of my years down there. I think it was 2015 at Cumbie. And it was during O Week, and it was my one night off. And it happened to be the same night as the Toropu Māori mystery bus trip. So I was like, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I can't wait. Like, you do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not going to be here. So I went on a bus trip, had a great time. May have had too much to drink. And I remember I came back and it must have been like 9:30 or 10. And again, this is O Week, first week of uni, right? All the kids are getting to know each other. I don't even know half their names. And considering I've only got like 12 kids, I've got the least out of everyone. I remember I had like this great idea to have like a floor meeting at like 11 o'clock at night. So I think I woke up the whole floor and just told them, floor meeting now. I'm fucking drunk off my face, bro. Like, I can barely talk. I have to like lean up against the door just to hold me up. And we proceeded to have a meeting about what everyone wanted from McDonald's. I think I took like everyone's order down. I was like, what do you want? They're like, who are you going to pay for it? I was like, don't worry. The floor got you. I got us. These poor, like, my poor kids there just looking at me like, who the fuck is our RA? This dude's crazy. Like, what the hell? They're like, look how drunk he is. He's stumbling. We were there for like an hour. I'm pretty sure like kids from the other floors came down. And it only ended because the security was doing his rounds and he seen us all. And the bro's just looking at me and he's like, "Two, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't know." I was like, meeting over, go to bed. And I run off to town. I was like, "Little boy, I'm going to town." You know. And I remember like waking up that next morning and thinking like, shit, that happened. And then I walk out there and they're all cracking up and they're all cracking up at me laughing. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, it is what it is. Take it on the chin. But it actually kind of it worked in my favor because they were all kind of like, fuck, no other RA gets this drunk. And this, they were like, what is this? They were like, bro, this is our RA? It actually kind of like got them on my side. They were like, oh, this dude's actually kind of cool. And from then on out, it was pretty smooth sailing. Pretty smooth sailing with that lot, eh? Yeah. But yeah, that's one of the many memorable one. As an RA.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe. I would have been like, yo, we on.
Man, if that floor could talk, geez, I'd have some stories. All right, okay, yeah, actually going off that uni, that was actually where I was leaning on my next question. Did you have a favourite lecturer at Otago? And do you want to maybe talk about why you think that person's your favourite lecturer?
But it's also kind of biased.
Why?
Because she was our supervisor. So maybe not her? Because that's the obvious answer. That's like low-hanging fruit.
No, they don't know about it.
That's my always answer. If you've listened to the 99 Dreams podcast, you'll know. Well, then I guess it'll obviously have to be Professor Anne-Marie Jackson. Yeah, man, look, she was the whole reason I jumped back onto that journey to get back into Te Ao Māori. Always been like Māori, but it's been like, nah, let's just hang on to white boys for a bit and let's just do white boy shit. Wasn't until 104 being in Pema and then having the privilege and opportunity to be taught by Professor Emery Jackson in 320, you just opens your eyes as to how colonized a lot of our thinking is at the time. It's not really obvious in that paper when you take it. It's once you do post-grad, you're like, man, she's just straight up trying to decolonize our whole way of thinking throughout that entire paper. And yeah, it's not until you get to post-grad where you're like, bro, what the fuck? But I guess that all comes from her tutelage. Like, it's all layered. Like, she never lets you get too far ahead of yourself because you'll probably fall flat on your face. And I think I bit off a bit more than I could chew towards the end of my university career, not gonna lie. But hey, we got as far as we did. I kind of blame you because I was like, well, fucking if he didn't finish, I'm not.
Whoa. Don't do me like that. Damn, I thought we moved past that. Look, shit happens, man. Shit happens. Life happens. Just wasn't meant to be.
I can agree. I can agree. I can agree, man. Hey, unless you've been in it, you'll never know. So I think that stays between us, whānau. That stays between us.
Take it to some dark places. So, yeah, that will have you questioning friendships.
Fuck, yeah.
Story for another day.
Story for another day, whānau. So, hey, if you want to hear more about these tough times, yeah, we'll get into some of those stories at a later date. Maybe if we can get that dinner party story again. Where you just ruined everyone's mind.
They had it coming, okay? They poked the bear and fucking got. That's what they got.
Fuck around and find out. So look, hey, we got plenty more stories for you guys to learn more about us in the coming months and years. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little glimpse into who we are a bit more. Yeah. That's the practice run, whānau. That's too koirangi, and this is Rawuri. No, we are who we are, whānau. But let's cut tracks, and we'll dive into the All-Star game this weekend, which big news, a couple of weeks ago when Kalen Ponga officially announced he won't be eligible for the All-Star game because he wants to focus on the Knights season and regaining that Queensland #1 jersey this season. So good on Kalen for that. But brother, we needed you. We've got Jojo on the wing instead. So maybe too, you want to give us a rundown of the Māori side, who's playing, and I'll do a rundown of the Indigenous side after that.
Yeah, brother. I've just pulled the team up now. So at fullback we have Jesse, not Kalen Ponga Arthurs. On our wings, we have Jojo Fafita. Okay, didn't even know he was Māori. And your favourite player, Adam Pompey. As centre,
I told you he's outside back.
They need to go whatever side he's on. Go the other way. As centre, we've got Dan Gagai. Good to see him representing the Māoris again, and Matthew Timoko. In the halves, we've got Cody Nikorima and Jerome Hughes. That's not bad. And our strength is definitely in our forward pack. Our front row is Royce Hunt, Brandon Smith, and Leo Thompson. We have Britta Nikora and Kenny Bromwich as our second row, and holding down that lock spot is Joey Tarpin there. Quick look at the interchange. It looks like we have Jazz Tavanga and Dylan Walker, so the duo from the Warriors. Trey, is it Mooney? And Xavier Willison. We got 3 reserves. I don't know if the reserves get on or not, but it's Tamari Martin, Jack Howard, and Keenan Palacia.
Oh, nice. That's not too bad of a team. What happened to Jeremy?
Marshall King.
Injured? Yeah.
Could be. I mean, he was injured for most of last year, so that might be a reason.
Probably surgery.
Good to see Brandon Smith back. He normally kills it in these types of games. I remember the last one he played, he just ran riot everywhere.
No Jesse. There's a lot of brothers we're missing this year. I know Jordan Ricky is just coming off surgery. He may miss round 1 for the Broncos. There's questionable, I think.
There's no one from the Panther boys are missing too, is that because of the World Challenge?
Yes.
They're over there?
That would be, yeah, because that's where we'd be missing Luai, Fisher Harris.
That's where those boys would be, I'd assume so. And then, is it the same with... Oh no, because Jesse Arthur's a Broncos, right? Is he?
Yeah.
I was just wondering if any of those Las Vegas teams weren't sending new players, but... Oh no, Brandon Smith's there.
Starting Bronco.
Yeah, true that. I mean, always have faith in the
I
boys.
Like Jesse Arthurs is a mean player. Yeah, he's a mean player. He's just got a lot of talent ahead of him as well that he's got to overcome. But hey, good on him. He's pushed Corey Oates further out of the starting lineup because he played mean, Jesse Arthurs. I quite enjoy watching him play actually. Never seen him play at fullbacks. I've only seen him on the wing. So hey, go hard, brother. Go hard. Do us proud. Pompey, Geffy. All in all, like it's not a terrible team. I mean, they are obviously professionals, so they play a lot better than I ever will. But hey, we're allowed to critique. We're on the couch. That's what we do here. But we never put them down. It's a good team. Like it's not too.
It looks better.
Could be worse.
I'd say the backs look better than last year, but it's hard when you don't have Fisher Harris isn't there.
Jordan Ricky, he scored I think once or twice.
But hey,
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard game.
Yeah, still back the boys though.
Yeah. Oh, always. Always gonna go Māori. We 2-2 over here. Even with our brother Dane Gagai. Good to see him back in the Māori team again, where he belongs. But what about this other cousin? Anyway, we'll get to him. We'll go through our indigenous squad real quick. So obviously their team's stacked. No one pulls out of playing for the indigenous boys. So Reese, hey, if you're thinking about jamming one year, cuzzy, I know you got a bit of Māori whakapapa in you, cuz. Haramai. Come jam for the brothers. But anyway, we got Latrell Mitt at the back. On the wings, we got Josh Adokar, the Fox, and we've got Alofiana Khan Pereira. That last name, cousin. That last name. My bro. Come on. And then in the centres, we got Hamiso Tavoi Firo and Tony Staggs. Solid centres, man. Both of them. Good luck. Good luck, Timoko. Good luck, Pompey. Good luck, Dane. Good luck, Jojo. Cuzzies, we're in for a tight one. But I think our halves are, we're on par with their halves. They got Braden Trindle and Nico Hines. I think I'd take our halves any day. The forwards, they got Shaq Mitchell, the brother of Latrell, and then they've got Josh Kerr on the other side. At 9, they've got Kieran Mosley. Is that how you say it?
I don't
Mosley,
know.
or is it Moselli?
I've never seen that name in my life.
Well, all good. And then we've got Adam Elliott, Josh Curran, Jermaine Hopgood rounding out the second row there. On the interchange, this is where things get interesting again. We've got Bailey Butler, Brian Kelly, Uncle Hohepa, Hohepa Puru. Cousin, if you head out the back picking poo-ha for the Hani, Robbo, or for the boil-up, what are you doing, my son?
He's got to be from Taranaki with a name like that. Surely.
Hohepa Puru. Nah, gee, that's someone from up north now. That's Ngāpui.
Oh,
gee. Hohepa.
Oh, man.
Cousin. I guess you know what you gotta play for them at least once, my bro. But hey, come on, Fano. We needed you this year. We needed you. And sorry to round out the interchange, we've got Bailey, Biondi,
Yeah, Biondi Odo.
Odo?
Great player.
Biondi Odo. So yeah, sorry about your name, brother. I messed that up. It's on me. And then the reserves are Zach Fulton, Jordan Grant, and Kyle Labut. Yeah, look, hey, I guess we've got one Aboriginal brother, so I guess they can take two Māori. Good math. It's a pretty good squad. That Indigenous side, I am unsure if we'll beat them, and that's why the TAB's got them at favourites with $1.60 and the Māori All-Stars at $2.23 currently. And yeah, that's some good odds. To win between 1 and 12 is $2.88. 13 plus is $3.25. For Māoris to win 1 and 12 it's $3.30, and 13 plus is paying out $6 so far. No, if you're a betting man, get out and slap a 50 on the Māori 13 plus. Just joking, Fano. And remember, gamble responsibly. Don't spend any money that you don't need to be spending. Look, I thought maybe we could work together here, build a multi for these guys if they want to jump on our multi, see how much they win. I'll build one.
What we got?
You just give me out some figures. Okay.
Oh, eh?
So yeah, you just yell out who you want, and we'll start building it up, and we'll work together on this. So
oh yeah,
so
yeah.
With an anytime try scorer.
Yeah.
Anytime try scorer. Who you got for an anytime try scorer?
For anyone, you would think the Fox would get in right if he's on that side. But what's his value like? I feel as though it'd be too little, right?
Well, it doesn't really tell you in this particular multi until you put it all in.
Did they go his way though? What about a young Brandon Smith? I imagine a scoop, a run from dummy half of a quick play the ball. Especially if it's inside the 5.
That's a good one.
If it's on the try line, discount it.
Let's put that on there. Yeah. We've got a Brandon Smith, so I got to add another selection. So I'm thinking, just to rub salt in the wound, eh? Ho hepa puru. It's my outside bet. Ho hepa puru. So currently, I have those two players to score a try. It's $23 they're paying out, and I think we'll go for one more. We'll go for last try scorer. Or who do you reckon will score the first try for the Māoris? Let's pick one of those.
First try for the Māoris.
Do we even score?
You would hope so. Surely,
yeah.
Maybe a Matt Timoko.
Matt Timoko, okay.
He runs a good line.
I'm gonna go with Indigenous first try scorer. I'm gonna go Hopgood. Or should I pick Shaq? I reckon it's going to be a forward for the All-Stars of the Indigenous boys. I reckon they'll get up close, because I reckon Latrell or the Fox will get a massive breakaway, and then they'll get tackled by Pompey about 5 meters out, and then I reckon they'll bring it back into the middle. Hopgood will set it up, and then about 2 meters out, Shaq Mitchell on a short ball from who's their hooker?
Mr. What's his name? This is his name? Kieran. Kieran, ain't nobody heard you before. Who do you play for, sir?
Yeah. This is why we had issues when we did our drafted all-time teams, because we couldn't really find an Indigenous hooker that was like a Brandon Smith. So yeah, we got guys like Kieran.
Does he even play for a team?
Yeah, well, we'd have to.
Wait, what? Who plays for the North Devils in the Queensland Cup? Oh, okay, there you go. Looks like he used to play for the Titans, but is currently playing for the North Devils. Is that the feeder team, maybe?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have a clue.
Okay, so I can't pick Shaq because it's only the first try scorer, period. So Matt Timoko, do you reckon, to be the first try scorer of the game?
We usually get off the slow starts in these games. Those Indigenous boys come out swinging.
Yeah, so let's go with an Indigenous first try scorer. So who do you reckon?
Go with your pick. I feel as though
Shaq,
you've spoken it into existence. Now you got to put it out there.
If that particular play comes out, Fano, if that's the first play, like Latrell or the Fox get a massive break and they're about 10, 15 meters out, and then put it back in the middle, about 2-3 meters out, and then they give a short ball to Shaq. Bro,
Heard it here
that would
first.
be elite.
Heard it here
That would
first.
be elite. We'll clip this and come back when it doesn't happen. So that's paying 251. So if I put $10 on that,
we own. That's enough to get me heaps of 4K cameras.
Holy, it's paying out 2.5k Fano. So we need Jorge Papudu to score a try. We need Brandon Smith to score a try, and we need Shaq to score the first. For $10, that's not too bad. Let's get it, Fano. Let me just top up my account. But yeah, while we get into that, what are some key matchups that you're looking forward to in the All-Star game, bro?
Say that again, please.
What are some key matchups that you're looking forward to in the All-Star game?
Oh, key matchups, yes. Always looking at the forwards here. The ones that can lay the platform. So Royce Hunt and Leo Thompson going up against Shaq and Kerr. I like to think we have slight advantage there. Leo Thompson's coming off a good year last year in his performance for the Kiwis. Royce Hunt, he always seems to be solid when he plays for the Shark. Josh Kerr, he's kind of getting up there in age, right? Kind of thought he had moved on, actually. And Shaq, don't know much about him. He's been around a little bit, but he's always, he's more known for being Trey Mitt's brother as opposed to a NRL player. And then
he's a big bopper.
Then you chuck in Joey Tarp in there up against Jermaine Hopgood. I guess it's brute strength against the skills of Hopgood with his passing and their offload. On the edges, there should be a good battle as well. Brendan Nakora, one of the form second rows of the comp, with Kenny Bromwich being there, done that. Maybe obviously on the backside of his career, but he was good for so long. He's still kind of got that class about him. He's never really out of place. Can he still tackle like he used to? Going up against Adam Elliott, a former Bulldog, and a current Bulldog, and Josh Curran. Curran, I remember he came on the scene. The first time I ever heard about him was through the All-Star game, and he played really well. They were kind of took him up then. And Adam Elliott, I kind of like him at lock as a ball-playing lock, personally, but he is good on the edge. That's where he played for the Bulldogs for a number of years. So overall, there's 4 picks. I'll lean more to us, and I'm just hoping that we can play off that platform that they provide. If we get good go forward ball, they'll lead on to Brandon Smith, who'll just run out of dummy half, and then we'll just let Hughes control it from the back, really. So yeah, that's kind of the battle for me. What about you? Do you see any interesting battles that you're looking forward to, or people we should watch?
Man, I'm just hoping, between Brandon Smith and Dan Gagai, Joey Tarpini and Brisson Nikora, they can carry this team. We're going to have to lean on them as much as possible. They're going to be our game changers. I'm sorry, I'm real biased. I'm not even trying to hide it. I'm real biased. I don't want the Indigenous boys to get up. It's currently 2 apiece, so we really need this one. We're missing a lot of key players, but hey, so are the Indigenous boys, so it should just be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. And at the end of the day, Indigenous people are the winners, not just rugby league, but our Indigenous brothers and sisters in Australia and our tangata Māori here, i roto i Aotearoa. And we need it at this time. Man, we got some crazy, crazy people Just trying to, be out here. Toi tu te tiriti whānau. But let's not get too political in here, and let's break down some of our teams. We've got the Roosters, the Rabbitohs, the Cowboys, and the Titans on the menu today. You won paper, scissors, rock. You choose who goes first.
You know what? I'll just go first. So,
all right.
The team I'm breaking down first is the Rabbitohs. So Rabbitohs, they went 12-12 last year, finished ninth, so they missed out on the playoffs, which was a big shock to everyone. They're a team that's always been up there, known for being one of the powerhouse of the comp. So for them to not even make the 8 was, I think, a bit of a shock. And there's a lot of questions to be had looking at their team. So again, I just got this team from NRL.com. They predict the team that they have. I don't think it's not their full strength team. Obviously, they got a couple injuries and I think some suspensions, particularly in their centres. But we'll just go off who they had. So at fullback, they had Latrell, the superstar. Their wingers are Alex Johnson and the rookie Tyrone Munro. At centre, they have Isaiah Tass and Taine Milne, which we know as the season goes on, it's obviously going to be Campbell Graham and Jack Whiten, who I assume will take over those centre spots when they're back. Their halves is Cody Walker and Lachlan Ilias. In the front row, you have Tavita Tatola, Damien Cook, and Sean Kempe coming over from Manly. Their second rowers, a great duo, I'd say, Keon Kaloamatangi and Jai Arrow. And you have the captain and Mr. Ever Reliable Cam Murray. Their bench is Savili Havili, Davey Moala, Talis Duncan, and Tom Burgess. So the team is solid as ever. A few rookies that I think we need to be on the lookout for from this team is their winger Tyrone Munro. He's looking pretty dangerous. He played a couple games at the end of last season. I think he scored a double against my Bulldogs. He looks all class, and I wouldn't be surprised if he locks down that wing spot with him and Alex Johnson. The other rookie to watch out of this team is Talis Duncan. They pretty much have him in the same mold as a Cam Murray. He played a couple games at the end of last year, and I'm pretty sure he scored like a 50-meter try against my Bulldogs. He's someone that I'm hoping that we would hopefully poach. But those two are definitely two rookies to watch, and I think they'll be in the running for Rookie of the Year. Storylines going into the season, they have a few. So the first one is, can they bounce back from last season? The disappointment that happened, that's pretty unacceptable for them. Pretty much we all had them in our top 4. So how will they bounce back from that? Another talking point about the team is the battle of the number 7s. So we have Lachlan Ilias, who's there at the moment. It'd be nice if they had another number 7 that they wanted to get rid of, and no one knows why. How different would this team look with Adam Reynolds? But yeah, Lachlan Ilias, he hasn't really fired yet. He's still learning. This is his 3rd season, but this is the season where he really needs to step up. If he doesn't crack it, or if he's not stepping up to par, they might have to start looking elsewhere. And he has, I believe his name is Dean Hawkins, breathing down his neck. So it's really up to Ilias to lock down that 7th spot and kind of take control of the team. He doesn't really need to do much, I don't think. You have your strike there, Cody Walker, Latrell Mitchell, Jack Whiten. I think he just has to get them to points, right? Get them to points on the park to where they can just do their thing. But yeah, looking for a big season out of him, or they might have to go to market to look for that number 7. And the last story that I have is, Alex Johnson. Does he break the record this season, or will he break it next season? He's pretty much on track to be the all-time leading try scorer. It's just a matter of when now, I guess, as opposed to if. Yeah.
Hard, man. I hope we get to see it, because records are meant to be broken, and hopefully he stays healthy all season and scores a bag. I'd love to see it happen. Imagine all the people that are going to go to that game. Just like, when LeBron broke Kareem's record, everyone was like buying up tickets to those games. So surely people get around it and, just support Johnson as he heads his way up there, because it ain't no easy feat, man.
It's crazy to think that 2 years ago they were looking to get rid of him. You know how I know? Because I was trying to get the Bulldogs to sign him. That's how I know. But he... Because I think at that point he was toing and froing between a winger and fullback. Like, he was the backup fullback. So he played a few games there, and he kind of fell out of favour. I think he only stayed because they pretty much had no one else. And then, you get Latrell to come over, Cody Walker. I always forget what side is he on. Is he on their side? Is he on Cody's side? Or is he on the other side?
He wears the 2A.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Nah, that's the other side. Nah, surely it's his side, right? Because I just always picture it going Cook, Walker, Trayman, and then he throws that pass. And I'm pretty sure it's always... Because he's right, he's just finishing. Pretty much all he does is catch the ball, dot it down, try every time.
Yeah.
And they're always going, it's always Cody Walker's side.
His body in a weird way.
Yeah. Other things of note about the Rabbitohs team is they didn't really lose that many players. Or they lost a few: Blake Taft, Liam Knight, Hame Saleh, Jed Cartwright. But the two big names they gained is Sean Kempe and obviously Jack Whiten, who I expect big things from. I think we all expect big things from, and I mean it's got to be champ or bust, right, with this team. They've got the team, they've got the forwards, they've got the experience. It's just whether that 7 or Lachlan Ilias can take that next step.
I feel like the competition in today's football is, it's head and shoulders above the other eras. Like, there's talent amongst every team, and the top 8 is so hard in itself to get into. But establishing yourself as a top 4 team, let alone the number 1 team for the past, 2019? They've been like the number 1 team, the Panthers. So it's like, establishing yourself as a dynasty for that long is hard enough as it is, especially with the talent pool that we have. And, the Rabbits last season was a poor season for them. By their standards, they should be a top 4, at the very minimum, a top 6 team. So Bunnies fans will be looking for a bounce back season. Everyone else will be hoping that they're mediocre again.
And you would think they've got too much class, man.
Oh yeah,
it's hard to see.
They're too classy to be. Yeah, they're too classy to be, outside the top 8 again. So, be a good season this season. I reckon there's going to be some strong games. Like we said in the other episode yesterday, will the Warriors get back up, or will they fall off again now that teams have prepared for them? So, it's going to be a strong season. It's some good storylines to look out for. And I guess up next we'll dive into the Cowboys. So the Cowboys predicted lineup 1 through 17 looks like this. We've got Scott Drinkwater in at the 1, veteran Kyle Felt out there on the wing with Murray Tuolangi on the other wing. We've got Zach Leiber and Valentine Holmes running up the centres. In the halves, they got Tom Dearden and Chad Townsend, the old veteran there. Is he still contracted for 1 more year, or is he on his way out? I don't know. He's been bouncing around for a little bit.
I'll just have a...
Hopefully he's played some good footy.
Just give me a second. I'll be with you in 2 ticks.
Easy. And at props, we've got Jason Taumalolo and Colin Hess, 2 meaty boys. So hopefully they kick things off to a rocking start this season, because if they can get those lads on the front foot, watch out NRL. On the 9, they've got Reece Robson, another serviceable 9. The 11, they've got Jeremiah Nunai. At 12, Helium Lukey. Nice, brother. And at the 13, Ruben Cotter, mate. Are you laughing about Helium?
I think it's Halem. Halem?
Why is it like helium?
Have you not heard of him?
No, it's just because the I and the L are so close together. I just read helium. That's why it threw me off. Sorry, all. Ruben Cotter is at the 13. And at 14, Jake Granville's still doing his thing up there in Townsville. I remember when wasn't he playing when Matt Bowen was still playing?
Bro, he might have been. He's been around for a lifetime, it feels like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at the end of like Matty Bowen's career, Jake Granville was out there, and he was this electrifying hooker. Then we got Jordan McLean and Griffin Nyame and Luciano Leilu. Gee, is it Nyame or Neem?
I'm pretty sure it's a name.
Cousin, after that bloody hiding they gave to Australia, it's Nyame. He was running like a bloody one of the brothers. He was out there going hard.
I think we can ask Vince. I'm pretty sure. Is he a Christchurch boy?
Nyame.
Yeah. Or is he? I think he's a South Island boy.
Ah, so it might be Neem.
Oh no, Jordan Dickey's the one from Christchurch, eh?
Yeah.
That's right.
He's a Bronco boy. Ends, we've got Viliami Valea from the Warriors, Thomas Mikaele from the Wolves. He's on the development list. Outs, James Tamo has retired alongside Mitch Dunn, and leaving the Cowboys to Hull KR is Tu's favourite centre, Peter Hiku. He loves that guy for
Put
some
some
reason.
respect on his name.
Now, the strengths of the team is their backline experience and versatility with players like Scott Drinkwater, Valentine Holmes, and even Kyle Felt on his day when he's not trying to be a grub. The Cowboys have a strong, experienced backline capable of creating and finishing opportunities. Holmes and Drinkwater, in particular, offer versatility in playing multiple positions. The midfield creativity and tackling of Tom Dearden and Chad Townsend provide the Cowboys a solid halves pairing, combining creativity with defensive solidity. Townsend's experience is invaluable for game management. We see, he's a good clock guy. That's probably why the Warriors brought him back last year. Was it last? No, the year before last year. When he came in there in between going to the Cowboys, the Warriors were like, we'll bring you back for a run now, for the lols, run it back. Their forward pack, Tom Lolo, hopefully he can, get to his devastating best. Alongside Ruben Cotter, Cohen Hess, and then Nyame off the bench. Whew, those forwards. I think that's why the TAB's got them paying $13 this season, Fano. So if you're in, get in quick because it's only going to go down once they start playing preseason games. Areas for improvement, maybe some backup replacements for Townsend or Dearden. They don't have too much depth there. Or maybe even another prop rotation to alleviate some of the stress. Tomalolo, Cohen Hess, Ruben Cotter even. Let's find a good forward. So who would I put on that team? Bro, imagine if they signed Luai.
What, put him at
I
7?
reckon he would have did all right up there. Yeah. Give him his own team. They've got to look at me, I'm the captain now.
Bad.
Yeah. So anyway, they're another team that could push the 8 this year. I'm expecting them to do a lot better than the 12-12 they went last year. So Cowboys fans, strap in. It's going to be another good Queensland derby between the Broncos and the Cowboys. Hope you suck, but I highly doubt it.
That's how the Cowboys have been, right? The last few years, they have a down year, then a good year, then a down year. So it kind of lines up with this being their good year. You would hope so. Yeah, it kind of relies a lot on their. I mean, again, they've got the team, right? Scott Drinkwater.
On paper.
Yeah, on paper, Scott Drinkwater, fullback. Their spine's looking good. I guess it relies on probably Taumalolo. If he's, anywhere near back to his best, I'd say they get in. But if he's injured and missing a few games, they probably don't get in. Or if they want to get rid of him,
an extra forward just to alleviate that stress.
Yeah, especially in that middle.
So he doesn't have to play as many minutes. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, right? If you can limit his minutes early, and then get him going into the season and towards the end of the season when his fitness would hopefully be a little bit better, he can play those big minutes when needed.
Well, even if imagine if they can find someone that can start the game and then have him off the interchange and then playing the middle half of the game when the starting forwards of other teams come off, I think he'd be quite devastating that way.
He would be. Because they've got him at prop, do they?
Yeah.
Because Ruben Cotter's gone to 13? Yeah.
Yeah. According to the NRL.com, that's what they've predicted.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you got Jordan McLean, Griffin, Neem. Wait, did you say Leilua?
Yeah. He's in as well.
Did I read something about he just requested a release?
Really?
Potentially? Because doesn't he have something going on? Because he didn't play a large chunk of last year, right? Was that him? Was he part of did he get stood down or not stood down? What's that policy that they have? The one where, if you've got something going on, the stand down policy?
Oh, yes.
Where are you? Was he on that? Because he kind of just... don't know what happened to him. Not sure.
Well, anyway, what about the Roosters?
Yes.
How are they looking this season?
We'll move on to the Roosters, who, if I remember correctly, made the 8 last year. They finished a year hot, if I remember, because it looked like they weren't even getting close. They were in definitely that low tier, like 12th place or something, and their season looked pretty much over, and they had to win out, and they did just that. They won out and got into the top 8, and was it them that beat? No. I think they won their first game, right? Because then they had to play Melbourne Storm, and then the Storm won it on kind of the last play of the game. I think it was a kick to Warbrick, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they won a game, then they lost.
I think I was at Wānanga that week.
But anyway, coming into this year, I believe the TAB have them at $8.50 to take it all. That's a pretty stock steady price, I'd say, for the Roosters.
Yeah, that's middle ground.
Well, as usual, their team is stacked because they just like to buy everyone. When I could...
Yeah, do they even know what a salary cap is?
Hey, look, man. They got a great accountant. What more can you say? Nick Politis. They know what they're doing. Right. Don't they all, right? All get boats in the house. I want a boat in the house.
Bro, you just need to focus on getting a camera.
Yeah, surely Uncle's got us for a camera. Preferably 4K. Might even be able to get me a background too. That'd be amazing.
This camera quality does look a bit better though than your previous.
Does it? Hey.
Yeah, a little bit.
Get up the work laptop. Western Bay plenty of PHO. Shout out.
Nah, not until they sponsor this video. I'm cutting it.
Here we go. So at fullback we have the James Tedesco, your favourite player, I believe.
Nope.
The wingers we have Daniel Tupou and Dominic Young. Centre Joseph Suali'i and Joey Manu. Halves we have Luke Keary and Sam Walker. Front row is Lindsay Collins, Brandon Smith and Egan Butcher. Sikaroa, Sue Wong and Nat Butcher. And someone who I think would make a perfect bulldog, Victor Radley. Off the bench we have Connor Watson, Angus Crichton, Spencer Leniu, who apparently left the Panthers to start and isn't, although we'll see how that goes. And Satili Tupanua, who's been injured the last season. So just looking at this team here, big names all around. Teddy at the back, he's kind of, last year wasn't his best year by his standards. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with him. Wingers, you got the ever reliable Daniel Tupou, who feels like he's been around for years and I believe is their all-time leading try scorer. And Dominic Young, one of their big signings coming over from Newcastle, wants to see how he goes underneath the bright lights. Be interesting to see what side they put him on, right? Because if they put him on Joey's side, or Joey Manu, that is, as we know, Joey Manu is a great footballer. He's all class, so he really doesn't need to pass the ball. And if he doesn't pass you the ball, that's your fault, right? Man can do no wrong. We got yeah, that's our guy. Luke Keary and Sam Walker, not the biggest of halves, but they get the job done. Another year together, you expect better things from them. Lindsay Collin, who I'm a big fan of. I just think he's kind of coming into his own now. He had a big origin last year. That was crazy. And he seems to have gotten over his injury. I believe the year before he had a couple ACL, so he was kind of done. Because that's been the thing, right? Like they had those back-to-back championships with the Roosters, and then they had those years where everyone just got injured. Victor Radley was injured for like 2 years straight. You had their old captain, who I forget his name, who retired with the concussions. Same with, is it?
Oh yeah, the big four here, eh?
Yeah. Same with their long-time hooker, whose name
Boyd Cordner.
Yeah, Boyd Cordner. That's the one. So they've lost a lot of leadership through them, but they're kind of coming out the other side now. Rookie to watch is definitely Sua Wong. He'll be up there, I think, with the other two for Rookie of the Year. I'd probably put him as favourite because it's looking like he will start. And it's probably the battle to watch out for in the preseason is Wong against Tupanua. See where they go with that. Tupanua was locked in as that starting second rower when he came on the scene, but ACL injuries happened and Nat Butcher kind of took that spot from him. So it'll be interesting to see if Satili can come back and either claim that spot or solidify the spot. Of course, their big addition was, other than Dom Young, who expect to score a lot of tries if Manu passes him the ball. And if he doesn't, don't cry. And Spencer Leniu, he wants to, I think he talked about he wanted to be the leader of the pack. Pretty hard to do that when you're on the bench, bro.
Hey, no, he can roll out with that second unit.
That's what he was doing at Panthers. Should have just stayed, bro. Or come to the Bulldogs. He would have been great. You would have started at the Bulldogs. Just saying.
That's not because of this.
But yeah, I've got this team.
Not what, lack of talent?
No, mate. He would fit him perfect. Half of his team's already there. I mean, I expect this team to be up there, top 8 at least. Contending for the title, that's what they do. Roosters, right? You either win it or it's a failure. That's kind of the expectations. One storyline to watch is what they do with the fullback. It's looking like it's Joey Manu's last year, going to rugby. Not too sure whether that's in Europe or Japan. You got Suali'i going to Aussie rugby, where he's going to get smoked 50 points by the All Blacks every game. And you have James Tedesco, who's probably coming towards the tail end of his career. So, you're looking at it a year, 2 years from now, those three might be gone. Do they have anyone to replace them? So it'll be interesting to see what they do. And no doubt Nick Politis will bring out the boats and all the confetti to get another fullback. I would expect nothing less.
Oh, I was just about to say that, once Tedesco's off the books, Joey's off the books, Suali'i's off the books, that clears up a lot of salary cap. They got their infinite money cheap. So they like the salary cap matter anyway. But of course, no matter where your team might develop the next up-and-coming fullback, the next up-and-coming winger, the Roosters will steal them. So maybe just don't train anyone up. Just have mediocre fullbacks until the Roosters can't afford one, and then train up your fullbacks.
I'm trying to see when Teddy comes off contract. Teddy...
2-3 years?
Why can I not see your name? Oh, there you are. Oh, 2025. Next year. But
oh, interesting.
Yeah, so
he's got to perform really well this year.
Damn, 1.1. That is a nice paycheck. Yeah. But yeah, so it looks like Teddy's up. Well, I guess at the end of this year, right? He can talk to other teams come
Clubs.
November.
November? Does he go back to
the
the
Is it
Tigers?
November?
Yeah, I think it's November.
But yeah, that's enough about the Roosters and the endless pit of money. We'll hand it back to you for your next team.
Well, up next, we've got the Gold Coast Titans. So it's an all-Queensland lineup from me today. And you guys would probably think I'm a Queenslander if I wasn't wearing my New South Wales jersey last episode, sorry. So, yeah, look, starting off at the one, beating out, the reporters have got him beating out AJ Brimson, but we've got Jaden Campbell wearing his father's old jersey, the number 1 spot. Then we've got Olofiana Khan Pereira and Phil Sammy out there on the wings with AJ Brimson and Brian Kelly in the centres. In their halves, the veteran Kieran Foran and Tanner Boyd. Then our forward pack looks like Moyaki Futoika. Is that how you say it? Futoika. Kenan Palacia and Sam Verrills is their hooker. Then we've got the big beast, David Fafita, Bo Fermor, and they've got Tino in there. They've got him in for 10 years. We call him old 10-year Tino. It's a big contract. It's a meaty contract. Will we see the likes of what happened with Tom Malolo's big contract, where they wear him out too much in the early years, and then in the later years of his contract, they're kind of just paying him to wear the jumper now and sell tickets? We'll find out. But Tino is a great player. If he can, stay out of the penalties, it'd probably be up there with the Dally M's, eh? We've got Chris Randall, Jamin Jolliffe, Isaac Liu, Joe Stimson on the bench. So that's a pretty solid forward pack. You'd expect them to do a lot better than the 9 and 15 that they did last year. That really doesn't reflect the quality of forwards that this team has. But I guess it's the coming in to themselves of their fullback Jaden Campbell. He'll definitely be one to watch this year. I think he'll be a bolter this year. I think he'll really step out and shine. He started to last year. I think this will be his year to step up and show him that I'm in there. Roosters, pick me up. Give me that $1 million contract. Some of their strengths, as I said, was that dynamic backline with Jaden Campbell and AJ Brimson with their speed and creativity, making the backline dangerous. Plenty of scoring. Just need to get them forwards on the front foot to give the backs an opportunity to break the line and score the tries. They definitely need to pair Foran, I think, with someone a little more classier. Tanner Boyd's great, but I feel like Foran's he needs a bit of a Cherry Evans or someone like that to make him really good. When he's not paired with someone like a Cherry Evans, he's kind of lackluster. But hey, that's why the Bulldogs signed him, eh?
Hey, he was just injured. He won our Player of the Year 1 year too. I was actually sad when they let him go because there was a year he won Player of the Year. He was doing good, but he just wasn't doing the $1 million we were paying him good. So yeah, he had to go.
Do you reckon Luke Brooks would have fit in on that team, on this Titans team?
Oh, Luke Brooks. Nah, probably not. I think Luke Brooks is more, I pin him more as a Robin than a Batman. So I think he'll go good where he is now, Manly, with Cherry Evans running the show.
Yeah. Terry Evans is classy, man. I dislike that long neck guy, just because of his years of heartbreak. You know how long I've been a New South Wales fan, and this guy just keeps breaking my heart. Dislike him. Yeah, look, with a team that's stacked full of forwards like this team is, you'd expect them to be in the top 8. You'd expect them, and that's why this year I've got them in the top 8. And for a whopping $46 at the TAB, I'd get behind that. $10, that's $460, ladies and gentlemen. So, hey, get in on that, make some money. Yeah, Tino, too good. David Fafita, come on now. Strong forwards. They're going to get some go forward, so.
They should have been, right? Like,
and Haas feed them.
Isn't there a stat somewhere where, like, they blew the biggest lead last year in our history, I think, in one of the games, and they choked so many games. Like, I actually lost count of how many games they were up big too. Like, we're talking double-digit leads going into halftime, and then I don't know what they were drinking at halftime, but whatever it was, throw it out. Get new water. Get a new drink, because that wasn't it. Because they got...
They all need to be investigated, bro, for gambling. They're probably betting on themselves.
Bro, they just...
At half time.
It was just stupid. Like, they had so... They were almost like... I don't know what to say. Like, they would find ways to lose games. You know, you shouldn't be losing games with the quality of your forward pack. You know, you got a Kieran Four and AJ Brimson. You know, like, no way. Their team's just too good. So... I think there was, who was it? Someone was saying, it might have been Uncle Widemu, actually. He was saying, like, if they won half the games that they should have won, like just half of them, they were in the top 8. But no, they want to find a way to lose games.
So they're the worst team to bet on last year. So well, hopefully those odds turn around. And that $46 isn't bad. So Titans fans, get in behind your team. Put that money, put your hard-earned pocket money on there. Tell mum and dad you'll do the dishes next week, and put $10 on them before they play preseason.
Boom.
Well, that, I think, brings us to the end of our team previews. Looking ahead, we've got a good weekend of footy. Footy's back. Preseason games all over the Motu. Let me pull up my bloody list of games. I think the one I'm looking forward to most is obviously the Broncos and Roosters. But also I want to see the Warriors versus the Sharks. I just want to see whether or not the Warriors have still, they've still got their aura about them, or if they're kind of complacent now and, they've got the glitz and the glamour with those new jerseys that just come out yesterday. So be interesting. What games are you looking forward to? Obviously, the Eels-Bulldogs game is one that you'll be looking forward to. It's on 7:30
yes,
on the Saturday.
That's our first game, right? Yeah. I think that's always traditionally our first game too.
First rounds.
Yeah, definitely that one. When is that again? Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday, 7:30.
Yeah. Fuck you, Eels. I hope you are trash. Lol, West Tigers got a bye. I just looked. Sorry, Vince. He's gonna wait another week. It's hard to go past Storm Panthers. Friday night.
Oh yeah.
That'd be. It's after the
Even
Warriors
though it's not going
game.
to be like your premier players. Even though it's not going to be their premier players, it's still going to be interesting to watch. Look out for any up and coming youngsters.
But I'm just glad to have League back. Should be good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So, Fano, remember, gamble responsibly. We're not promoting gambling here. We're just saying, if you're a punting person, take some punts. It's a good weekend of footy. Footy's back. That's what this show is made for. Welcoming footy back. We've got 2 more episodes of previews. So next week's shows will be previews. We'll be rounding out the rest of the 17 teams. Hopefully Vince is able to join us on one of those days. Then you guys can meet him. But other than that, we're looking forward to some big footy this weekend. Don't forget the All-Star game. Go and check it out. Support our Māori boys. They're going to need all the support they can get, whānau. And we look forward to seeing you guys back here next week. Same time, same place on the practice run. I'm your host at Aori. Any last words from you?
Nah, brother, good to get another one under the belt. Yep, go hard the boys. And that's pretty much it. If you want to donate to get me an updated camera, please do. Link will be somewhere down there, hopefully. But other than that,
Do you want to create the link?
I might create a link that might be down there to help me get a 4K. We need to get off this 240p. This ain't it. But we'll get there.
Yeah, 240.
We'll get there one day. So until next time, whānau, I'll leave you with that. And cheers to the chur, mā te wā.